What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over one of the new arrival mods, and this mod says it does one thing, but it actually does something way better than what it actually says. And this mod is Font of Light. While charged with light, defeating a combatant with a finisher generates orbs of lights for your allies, consuming one stack of charged with light. Then the second part of the perk, gain a powerful overshield while performing your finisher. So that is what the mod says it does, but like I said, it actually does something completely different. So let's test what it says it does. When you get a finisher while charged with light, you will create orbs for your allies, but as you see, it doesn't even take a stack of charged with light, so it's not even working. And I tested this with one of my friends while he did it for me and I did it for him, and it never worked for either of us. We also tested it in multiple areas of the game to make sure it wasn't a tribute haul bug, and it just never worked. We even tried with full super to see if it was X amount of super you needed to make the perk work, just like special finisher and things like that, and it just never worked. But the second part of the mod, where you get an overshield while performing your finisher, actually does work, as you see right here. It's actually a pretty good length of the overshield. It actually lasts for almost 1 second after you perform your finisher, which will allow you to get out of certain situations. So that's what it says it does, but what does it actually do? Well, when you're charged with light and you're near 3 or more enemies and you take damage, it does a Warmind cell explosion next to you. What? Who? What? Okay. So yeah, that's a thing. That's what the mod actually does, I guess. So for just a generic build, I'm using that mod, taking charge when I pick up orbs and get charged with light, then also stacks on stacks to get ×2 for every orb. And yeah, with this build, when you pick up an orb of light, you get 2 Warmind cells put inside of you, and whenever you walk by 3 or more enemies, it explodes apparently. So yeah. And another thing is those kills actually give you super energy, then also reproc perks like Devour. So it's a thing. I don't know. And I actually came up with a pretty cool build using a lot of different mods from the previous seasons. So starting off with the first mod, Font of Light, which we've been talking about. Then we're also going to use Warmind's Light, which will allow us to become charged with light by collecting a Warmind cell. So also we need a SERAPH weapon to create Warmind cells in the first place. So I'm using my sidearm, or you can use the SMG. Then on our chest piece, we have stacks on stacks. That way, every time we collect a Warmind cell, we get 2 stacks of charged with light. We also have taken charge like usual. So when we pick up an orb, we also get 2 stacks of charged with light. And finally, the last mod right here, Modular Lightning. Collecting a Warmind cell creates a burst of chaining arc energy around you. Then if you want to go the full mile, you can also use Top Tree STORMCALLER for that chain lightning and arc web. And yeah, this build is pretty straightforward. You get kills with your SERAPH weapon to create Warmind cells. You walk over onto them and collect them to create a burst of chain lightning. And when you collect the Warmind cell, you also get charged with light ×2, which means you then create the Warmind cell inside of your own body, which then explodes when you're near 3 enemies and you take damage. So yeah, this mod is way better than what it says. I'm not sure if it's a bug or it's just like the wrong description on the wrong mod. I don't know what's going on, but it literally puts a Warmind cell inside of you, and when you're near 3 enemies, it explodes. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.